Hey, what's up guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm just going to share with you some very simple tips, things that you should know before installing your airbag system. These bags are from Airlift Performance. It's actually really simple. If you done this before or you have installed coilovers before, it's actually the same way. First, one of the things that you gotta do is you just gotta take this bolt out, and then for the bottom part it's just another bolt. You just gotta use 2 wrenches, 19 millimeters for this one and this one right here. Push the thing all the way down and then just put the back in place. It goes the same way as if you were putting coilovers, but the only thing that you're not gonna be able to hold the bag or the strap, the shock from the middle part anymore. You gotta drill 3 holes, and as you can see, this part has to be straight. That way if you decide to add camber, this is for the camber right here, so it has to be like this. The other thing is that I'm doing this video because I don't want you to mess up like I did here. I drew the 3 round holes here, which I'm planning to fix. Remember, this part has to go straight like this. This part, installing the shock, this is very simple. Now your airbag should come with these braided holes, which I have here, and I'm gonna show how I run the hose. As you can see, this one right here is for my battery, and this is the hose that goes back into the exhaust. As you can see, I put it in here, and that one goes into the car. I still gotta fix the tank and everything. Where is the exhaust? That's the exhaust right there. Whenever you buy it, it will tell you that's front left, front right, rear left, rear right. And then there's one hose that goes straight from the tank to the exhaust right there. That's the one with the T. You have your compressor. Now on the other side, if you're trying to do this job as clean as possible, as you can see, that bag's right there. I run the hose through this plug or whatever this thing is. As you can see, from right in there, it goes down. Then this part over here, as you can see, you don't really see the hose, but it's right there, all the way in there, and then right there. I just make a little hole in there, and I was able to put the hose through that hole. Actually, before I bought this system, I had a lot of questions, and I tried to Google stuff and everything, but nothing really gave me any information on how to install this air system. That's the way the engine's looking. Now, if you guys haven't watched any of the videos, I already have 20 videos about these cars, 20 upgrades that I've done to this car. I'm still gonna be working on the rear ones, but I gotta fix this issue right here. I'm thinking of putting like a piece of wood here so it can look nice and everything, and then just set up the tank, the compressor, maybe buy another compressor. The kit, you know, an Airlift performance kit is about like $3,200. I know it's very expensive, but you know, you might find, you know, a cheap one, you know, you go through eBay, Facebook or whatever. Wow, the thing, for the rear shocks, if you try to buy, you know, an Airlift suspension, I still have coilovers on this one, so I gotta put the rear bags. I have the long sleeve bags to go with this set. Hopefully I still have them. This ones here, these are the ones that are gonna go to the rear. Now you have two choices, you know, when you buy, you know, an Airlift. I only know, you know, the ones from Airlift Performance. You have the Slam series, which you are only able, you know, just to lift up the car, you know, and drop the car, you know, however you want it. And you can still drive the car, but the Airlift Performance is more, you know, like if you want to put your car into the track, then you're able to do it. Same way, you know, as if you were running coilovers. Well, the thing about this, well, it's pretty simple. Like I tell, right now I only have the front ones hooked up to the tank, and you know, if you watch the other videos, you can see, you know, how it goes up and down. I have the there's actually another kit, you know, that comes with valves. Like you actually, you know, like you able to lift up the car just with valves, but I didn't like that one. Or you can get with the kit with the V2 management. The V2 management by itself is just the control. You get the exhaust and you get the harness, and I think it's like $1,200 just for that one. But believe me, it's worth it. To me, it's actually like really cool, you know, that I get to control, you know, the backs with a remote control. It's not actually a remote control, but we just call it a, it's just a control, you know. That way you just control your airbags. So this is just the first I mean, that's just some basic information, you know, so you can know. That way, if you decide to go with the Airlift system or not. For the rear bags, I'm going to do another video because I don't really want to, you know, like take a long time, you know, doing this type of videos. Still, you know, like probably this week I'm going to do the rear bags, and I'm gonna order the shocks. Oh, that's another thing. I think if you buy the Airlift Performance, it's going to be around, like I was saying, you $34.50, something like that. But then you have to buy, you know, the rear shocks separately. The rear bags come with the kit, but the shocks, that's a different story. You gotta pay like $450 for those. I haven't ordered those yet because I've been spending a lot of money on this car. I have the Borla exhaust, you know, going with this car. Just for the stuff that I done to the car, I did the rotors. Put, you know, like what is this called, ceramic pads. I put the rotor wheels. They're 18 by 9.5, and I thinking, you know, I'm going with stretched tires. I painted the valve cover, 550cc injectors, KO4. I got the air intake, you know, for 42DD. I did the whole SAI delete, no secondary air pump. The aluminum, you know, dipstick. What else we have into this car? The catch can kit from Integrated Engineering. I just ordered, you know, the forge intake turbo hose, but probably gets here this week. The battery relocation, if you want to see the video of the battery relocation, it's pretty simple. Have this one right here. The cable from the starter is the battery is fitting the cable from the starter. I have the original box, and I still have the alternator cable, you know, hooked up to this box right here. And this is how the battery, I did the cover too, in case you want to see the video. I have the video. I did a hole, you know, just to get the cable, you know, from all the way to the front to the back. I got ground cable here. It's going two different places. And let me show you how the battery cable looks. I think it's not very messy. As you can see, it doesn't go over the exhaust. That's just my battery cable going all the way to the front. And then right there. Oh, and the VS tuning, you know, glass headlights. There's a lot more stuff, you know, that I gotta do to this car in order, you know, to have it, you know, the way I want it. I want the car, you know, to be. I'm gonna do interior, change the variable. I don't know, maybe if you guys can help me with more ideas, you know, on what to do to the car, that would be, you know, greatly appreciated. But you know, for the front bags, I hope, you know, this video explain, you know, or can help you, you know, decide whether if you want to go with bags or not. But it's pretty basic. I mean, once you know how you're going to install it, it's simple. You just gotta drill 2 holes, but make sure, you know, when you're drilling the holes, just make sure, you know, that you do it the correct way, because as you can see, you have to drill the holes, but you have to drill the holes, you know, like in here. You don't have to go over this piece, because otherwise this the plate is not gonna go all the way up. So you have to keep it, you know, in this circle right here. As you can see, I can put my finger, but yeah, it's pretty simple. And now another thing that I wanted to share with you is this hood latch, you know, that they a friend of mine, you know, from that is selling these things on eBay. And I think, you know, for all the people, you know, that are having the that have the buzzer hood, is gonna be good. Let me just pause the video. But as you can see, this thing right here, you just gotta put it through the hole, and then you just gotta do a knot here like this, and you can actually like do more if you don't want it to be like very visible. You can actually put this all the way up. Let me do it just like that, guys. And now you see, then you close your hood. You can just pull this out. Oh, I can do it, you know, while I'm recording. I think this is actually, you know, a very useful piece, and I think it looks nice once you put the grill and everything. It looks really nice. I'm going to share a picture, you know, from this guy that he got on his eBay. I think he's selling the, you know, for like $20. And believe me, this thing right here, I don't have to put my hand in here no more and, you know, just try to open the hood. I'm doing buzzer hood too. Well, that's it for this video, guys. I hope, you know, whatever information I just shared with you right now, it helps you, you know, decide whether if you want to go with bags or not. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all the people, you know, that are supporting the channel, and see you in the next video.